What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Asia, and welcome back to another video. Y'all seen the title of the thumbnail. Y'all already know what's going to be going on today. So in today's video is a long-awaited Famu Q&A video. I've been putting this video off for about a couple weeks. I was supposed to do this last week, but I'm just not doing it this week. And also, y'all, a little disclaimer, if I sound kind of off or if I'm taking like frequent pauses, it's because I'm kind of under the weather. Like, I don't know what's going on with me, but my throat has been hurting for like the past couple of days now, and I just went to the doctor about it yesterday, and I still don't know what it is. So it could be strep throat, it could just be something, I don't know. Go ahead and jump straight into the video. First question: what's your advice for new/transfer students? My advice for new/transfer students is to get involved, because if you don't get involved with the activities that's going around on campus, you're gonna be bored. Like, you're gonna be bored, and I'm just letting you know now, like, you're going to be bored. Like, even if you're an antisocial person, like, still try to like find like different clubs, or like, it don't even have to be clubs, because I'm not involved in any clubs. Like, just try to find stuff around campus that's like, that really doesn't really involve you to be social like that, but still try to like, you know, just get you something to do. Because unless you want to be, you know, unless you just want to come to college to be, you know, just do your work, go back to your room or what have you, and that's it. But like, I would say most importantly is to get involved. And also, y'all, people don't know this. Also, y'all, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Like, I know y'all probably tired of hearing that, but like, y'all, a lot of times people will really treat you differently if you just have certain connections. And that's important, because if you don't have no connections at FAMU, they will really leave you high and dry. Like, just letting you know that now. Like, they will really treat you any kind of way. Like, they will, like, not trying to say that they're gonna, you know, just blankly like disrespect you, but like, they will try you a little bit. But as long as you know somebody, like, I would say, like, try to, like, you know, get close to specifically the dean in your major is an important person. Also, like, just try to find people that you can connect with in every department, because it's so important. Like, making connections at FAMU is so important, because you exposed to a lot more stuff the more connections you have. As a transfer, how do you fit in? How did you fit in? Honestly, y'all, I don't try to fit in. I just be myself. Like, that's the most important thing, is to be yourself. If you're normally quiet, shy, you know, if you're normally not out there, if you're normally not the center of attention, if like the main character, you know, like everybody be trying to say nowadays, if you're not normally that type of person, I would suggest just be yourself. Like, don't try to fit in just to prove anything, or to prove that you can, like, you know, like, you get more connections and you get more friends and more genuine people, and you're surrounded with more genuine people if you just be yourself. Like, that's the most important thing. Can you give tips on how to maintain a 3.0 and above GPA? Study and aggravate these teachers. I would tell you that. Like, aggravate these teachers, and not even just aggravate. Let me pause right there. Before you aggravate them, make sure you're doing your work first. Like, a lot of times people procrastinate. Like, procrastination is the biggest enemy of almost every college student's life. Like, don't wait until the last minute to do your work, because if the assignment is due Friday at 11:59 and you wait until Friday at let's just say 10 o'clock to do it, it's not going to be your best work because you're going to rush, and it's obvious, like, you're not going to proofread, you're not going to go over, you just more liable to make mistakes if you wait until the last minute. So I would suggest, like, if you want to be that type of person, like me, when teachers post work, I typically do it within like that same week as the same week they post it, like maybe like a day or two later. But I always do my work early, specifically if it's like a paper, or specifically if it's like a paper or like anything that I have to like write out or something like that. I do that like a day or two earlier, because y'all, not earlier, but like a day or two after they post it, because y'all, like, doing your work early, it really like leaves you to, it forces you, not forces you, but it helps you really catch those mistakes. And also, you don't have to finish it all right then. You can, save it and come back to it at a later date, versus, you doing it at the last minute and you gotta rush and you gotta sit there and really, do it all. So yeah, I would suggest, like, not procrastinating, because y'all, procrastination is the devil, I'll tell you that. What are the pros and cons about FAMU? I'm gonna start with the pros first. The pros about FAMU is that you can, it's a lot of like networking activities. Like, it's always going to be something going on that you can network. Like, it's an activity going around on campus, a party. It's literally always going to be something. And not only that, but like, you can see, like, it's going to be people randomly sometimes that's going to stop you and, kind of talk to you and give you information about a certain topic. So like, it's always an opportunity to get your name out there, network, and get you into some, clubs and stuff like that. Another pro about why was I about to say FSU? Another pro about FAMU is that people really look out for you out here. That's why I say, like, it's important to make connections, because the more connections you make, y'all, like, the more smoother your college experience will be. Like, people will really look out for you out here. Like, if you know people, trust me, you're gonna be forever straight. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. The cons about FAMU is, like, I ain't gonna lie, the staff don't be wanting to do their job. I ain't gonna lie to you. And that's in every department. The teachers, financial aid, literally nobody be wanting to do their job. Like, you gotta sometimes harass these people to do their job. So I'm just like, what are y'all getting paid for if you're not doing your job? Like, I'm just not understanding. Like, I'm just trying to get the gist of it. You feel me? But yeah, like, these people really don't be wanting to do their jobs. Like, you gotta harass these people to do their jobs. What's another con? Just like, y'all, the food isn't that great. Not even gonna lie, the food isn't that great. You might have to cut some folks out, students included, cause yeah, they be trying it. And just every aspect of things that you would have to go through at a HBCU in general is what happens at FAMU. But for the most part, I would say, like, it has its ups and its downs. What's the difference in attending an HBCU rather than a PWI as a Black kid? It's the obvious, basically. I would say the main difference is it's a cultural shock. You can clearly tell the difference in attending a PWI and a HBCU. I came from a community college, and it's not really a PWI per se, but like, it was a lot of like non-minorities at that school that I was at. So I don't know if you would consider that PWI or not. everything that's associated with Black people is what you will see at an HBCU. And also, it's more like at an HBCU, it's more catered towards like Black kids and not just, you feel me, like versus like a PWI, you really gotta dig to find things to do for like, different clubs and different activities going around for specifically Black people. But at the HBCU, that's going to be a given. Describe the admission process. Well, I could just say it from my point of view because I'm a transfer student. I came from a community college. I don't know how it works with like just applying straight out of high school, but as a transfer student, I did, when I was at my community college, I did TCC to Famu. And as long as I kept my grades up and I, had a good GPA and I sent in my transcripts or whatever, I was kind of automatically granted access to come to this school or whatever. But yeah, so that was my admission process. But if you're talking about like how long did it take, I would say I applied for FAMU as a transfer student, I want to say back in like March or April of last year. And then I didn't get my acceptance letter until like July. So I would suggest that you do it early so that way, you won't really be affected by it as much. But yeah. Next question. Do you have any tips for making friends at FAMU? It goes back to what I said earlier. Just be yourself. Don't try to do too much to make friends either. Like, that's where a lot of people go wrong. Like, they do too much to try to make friends. And don't just try to befriend just anybody. You feel me? Just to be desperate for friends. Because, trust me, it never ends well. Use discernment. Because, yeah, everybody not your friend. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all mama taught y'all that, you're going to run into some people that's real fake and phony. So that just don't stop just because you in college and it's gonna be phony people and fake people in general. So like, just remember, like, don't just be out here doing the most, try to make friends. Let the friends come to you. And also like I said, just be yourself. Don't try to like if you're not a person that's like normally out there, don't do that, just to make friends, because like I said, it's never going to end well. So, next question. Is the food good? I would say on certain days it's okay. But for the most part, it's really not all that. Like, I'm not even finna fake and funk with y'all. Like, it's just like, oh my God, it's the best day out here. Like, y'all, not even gonna lie to y'all, I got a whole meal plan, and I'm probably not even gonna use it all because the meals just aren't that great. But I mean, it's edible, it's edible. It's not like cafeteria food in high school where you had mystery meat and stuff like that. It's like what you're eating, but it's just like, it's kind of some days where it's just like, okay, they could have put a little bit more seasoning on this, or like, just stuff like that. But for the most part, you probably gonna eat out more than you eat in the cafeteria. I'm gonna tell you that much. Is it easy to make friends? I would say, yeah. As long as, you're a genuine person and you come with a genuine heart, then yeah. You're gonna it's kind of easy to make friends, because like I said, it's always gonna be opportunities for you to make friends, whether it be in class, just walking down the sidewalk will can introduce you to making friends. So like, it's always gonna be opportunities for you to make friends. What's one positive thing that has happened to you while at FAMU? I would say that I gained probably the best friends of my life. Like, y'all, I love my friends that I have now. Like, everybody that's in my life now, it's like they all contribute to just not really making my life easier, but like they help me mentally, because y'all, without them, I'll be so down bad. Next one is, if you could change some things about FAMU, what would you change? I would most definitely change I would say the willingness to help with the staff, because y'all, when I say you be having to practically pull these people's teeth to do their jobs correctly, it just be like, bro. But yeah, that's one of the things I would change. I would change the fact that outside of like the cafe, there's not really many places to eat. Like, you know, of course, you know, you got like you got Chopping Block, you got Chick-fil-A, you got Tropical Smoothie. But I would add more places, because it's like after a while, it kind of, you know, it gets put in rotation, and it's kind of like, bro, at this point, I'm tired of eating. You know, I'm tired of eating this. So I would say most definitely add some more, you know, food places. That's really all I could think about off the top of my head right now. And the last question, what made you go to FAMU? I'm not even about to see cap to y'all. You know, a lot of people come on here and they be doing these little FAMU Q&As. They be like, oh, FAMU was my dream school, da da da. FAMU was not my dream school. I'm just about to go ahead and tell you that right now. FAMU was not my dream school. Like, ever since I was little, I've always said that I wanted to go to FSU. But when I was at my community college, I've always had like a good GPA. I think when I graduated from there, my GPA was like a 3.4, I believe, or 3.2, something like that. And basically my advisor at the time told me that my GPA wasn't high enough for FSU, so I should probably consider going to FAMU. So that's what made me come to FAMU. Sorry, not sorry. But I mean, I always like FAMU as like a, you know, because around homecoming, you know, I be at the events, I be stepping, you know. And ever since I was little, I've always been to like the homecoming parade, and, you know, just certain little activities they had going on. So it's not like I wasn't completely against going to FAMU, but my heart was just set on going to FSU. So yeah, that's what made me come to FAMU. But I'm not even gonna lie, like, I didn't make a bad choice. I mean, I didn't make you know, like I, you know, made like a bad choice because I didn't. But, you know, it is what it is. But let me know down in the comments down below. Also, if you guys had questions about FAMU that I didn't answer, comment them down below and I'll answer them in the comment section. If I can, I'll answer it to the best of my ability. Also, let me know down below some more video suggestions that y'all want me to do, because I'm trying so hard to be consistent, y'all, but like, it's not really much going on right now because it's summertime. So it's like, yeah. But anyway, so make sure you guys like, comment, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.